4-3. So that's more where my mind was. A lot of frustrating things. Maybe in my head being perfectionist, reverting back to some things. Sloppy a little bit. Warner wrestled a good match. Warner, have your head screwed on tight and straight and smart when you go out there. So Warner ended it well. Now we got one to go tonight.
Coach, some guys will end on a win, some end with a loss. How do you take the whole experience and use that moving forward motivationally?
Well, he just said 4-1 in the placing matches. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got more, leave it here better. It's always easier to go forward on success, with success. And Lugo, we've been talking to him, real sloppy match, and we got to eliminate that. We still got to get better, and that's the great thing about the sport. Even, you know, the national tournament's over for Lugo, and we're still working on getting him better, and he's working on getting better. So he didn't just walk off the mat like, oh, that was I'm an All-American, and it didn't matter, that match. That match mattered to him, and it hurt him probably more, especially the way he got me. Beat himself more than anything.
Tom, where do you see the most growth in DeSanto this year?
Poise, being who he is, and then having poise, like instead of, you know, being who you want to be and just letting things fly off wherever they go and then you follow that. It's more about being who you are, but also there's some responsibility there and a lot of growth. So where did I see the growth? I saw the growth and maturity, but still maintaining the fire in him. And you know, we get a lot of unsolicited opinions sometimes in our day-to-day work, and you know, the thing is you can be a very, very ferocious competitor without having to go to the extreme where, you know, you're down in people's faces and saying things that frankly are unsportsmanlike. And he's done a good job of reining that in for the most part, and he knows that he has to keep getting better, or at least keep it in check, and he's done that. And he handled a tough situation in that Ohio State match. He handled a tough situation in that Ohio State match because we didn't get beat in that match either. And I very rarely say that, and I'm saying it twice. We beat ourselves at 49 today, and we had a lot of help. That Ohio State wasn't the only thing that beat us in that DeSanto match. And he handled that very well.
Young finished with another big win over Deacon. What about his performance this week?
He bailed himself out of a hole on this one. Last one kind of went into overtime, if I remember right. I'm not in his corner, so I don't have all the details. I was watching this last one from afar. You know, go win that overtime. They threw the cube, or actually had a referee's decision, then threw the cube. So I don't know what that was all about. And then there's no points, and then there's no points. Put your foot on the line, and he was moving his feet better at the end. The guy never really got locked on him. It was good. It was like the guy came, and it wasn't like he was underneath us, lifting us up, and we had to like pull a rabbit out of the hat or be Houdini there. It was, you know, my legs are back. There's no lock. There's a lot of good wrestling there. And then dropping in on that shot and getting that takedown beyond the shadow of a doubt. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.